Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ma. Great to have you all on the stream this morning, on the class this morning. It's a very cold day. It's raining heavily this morning. All right. I don't know. Is it raining over there as well?
No, sir.
Okay. The weather is quite cold. So we have to just go by the way of how nature is now. We have to be sleeping, all right, in the warmth of our bed, but here we are. This is just to show that um, this is serious business. Serious business. The game of National University is serious business. Actually, it's a game of sacrifice. We need to put up us to be awake this morning in this class. This is 5:47. It's some serious business. So without further ado, let's just go straight into it. We're going to be talking about reporting. We're going to be starting the class from reporting. We touched some part of it in our last class. We did formal letters already yesterday, and I believe I posted the video on the YouTube channel, which is Telegram, open for our Telegram classes. Okay, if you missed out, do also go back and go through that video. And in that channel for Telegram classes I just created on YouTube, we have just our first video got, I think our first video now is on about 80 something views, and we have just 8 subscribers. 80 something people viewed the video and just 8 subscribers. Please, if it's a new channel, please let us subscribe to the channel. We are going to 1,000 subscribers. Please, let's subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos. All right, that channel is basically for our recorded Telegram classes. All right. So with this being said, let's just go straight into this morning's class. We'll be talking about reporting. All right. When we talk about reporting, what are we talking about? Now, when you write a report, you try to convey information to others, right? When you are writing a report, you're trying to communicate what has happened, information to others, that is certain. Now, you may wish to give an account of an event that you have come to know of, right? Giving an account, report writing, giving an account of some events, right? 2 keywords, account and events. Okay, account and events that you might have come to know of. Also, you may like to describe your personal experience or state the result of your investigation, right? You want to discuss your personal experience, you want to communicate your personal experience, you want to talk about the person you are communicating to, you want to talk to them about your personal experience. You do that in report writing, just like what we said earlier on. You want to do an account, report writing, you want to do an account of of an event you witnessed or you investigated. All right. You also want to share your personal experience or your state of investigation about an event. Okay. Now, the report may contain opinions, but it's necessary that your opinions are factual. All right. You're not giving fables, but factual points to your opinion. All right. You also have to bear in mind that giving your report, it has to be with relevant points, right? So with all this makes a good report, all right? Giving opinion with facts, all right? Giving an event you witnessed or you investigated, okay? Communicating your personal experience. All these are all in sundry of report writing. Are we clear on that?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So now we have types of reports. Okay, reports on events. We have reports on meetings and speeches. Reports on interview. Reports on texts. and experiment. That's tests and experiment. Then reports on surveys. Now let me tell you that again. We have about 5 reports. One, reports on events, reports on meetings and species. Right? Reports on interviews, reports on tests and experiments, and we have reports on survey. All right. So now when we say reports on reporting experiment, what are we talking about? You want to say something on that?
No, please.
You don't have anything on that, ma?
On experiments.
Yes, ma.
Is what you have experiment what you plan to do.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Let's take it from the word experiment. You know, we experiment in the lab, right?
Yes, yes. X-ray
Like the
also.
lab, the experimentation we're talking about here is one that we do it in a lab. All
Okay.
right. Laboratory tests, experiments are, all right, done in a particular field in a lab. Now, they can be carried out in a number of fields, from physics to medicals, from technology to bioscience, all right, to fire science. Now, reports on experiments or tests, right? You know, when you are in a lab, you run tests, all right? When you're in a lab, you run experiments, and just like the one we had in school, where we did experiment on diffusion and osmosis. I remember then in secondary school, we were all in the lab, putting on our lab coats. We used some certain things, and at the end of it all, we're all told to write our report. Just like CIT 104. I can hear that they want to do practicals. Are you aware of the practicals of CIT 104? Because I know you do CIT 104.
Yes, I'm aware. We don't know what we are going for.
Hello, man.
Hello, I'm with you, sir.
I said the practicals of CIT 104. How are you going about it, man?
SI is scheduled to hold next week and a week after. So, and because of my work, I'll be able to go on Saturday.
Okay, please, you don't want
Hello.
to miss out on that. It's not going to be, believe me, it's not going to be anything so serious because it's computer. Okay, it's just the physical part of what you have been taught. What you have been taught is theoretical, right? But
Okay.
here, you're just going to be, it's going to be physical. You're going to, I'm very sure they will,
Just
you
to
know,
identify
I,
and say what they do.
okay, I didn't get that.
Maybe to identify and say the functions of what they do.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So that is that on that. Now, this experiment will demand from you the ability to choose suitable equipment, all right, to arrange various equipment appropriately, to observe and record readings and reactions to arrive at the right conclusion. All right, that's just talking about the procedures
Experiment.
involved. Yes, the procedures involved in experimenting. All right, it starts from choosing the suitable equipment for your experiment. You arrange your various equipment appropriately. All right, you observe and rest and record. All right, you observe and record. All right, the readings and reactions. All right, and to arrive at your conclusion. Now, you finally will require to write a report on various steps. Just like what I said, when I said we did experiment in secondary school then about osmosis and diffusion, all right, and we're given a book, a logbook, all right. I think it's called a logbook where you record your observations and findings and you make your conclusions, all right. Finally, you'll be required to write a report on the various types, on the various steps you took while conducting an experiment, your findings and your conclusions. Okay, so that means in a logbook, the thing that you're required to write, talk about your various steps, all right, while conducting your experiment, your finding, and what? Your conclusion. Are we together, man?
Conclusion.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
think um I think as soon as we
Yes,
are
I'm
done
with
with
you, sir. It's just the next work.
your network is really skipping. Just a moment. Let me fix my line.
Hello.
Yeah, just a moment, ma. I can hear you anyway. I can hear you, ma.
Okay,
You said
go on, sir. I'm with you.
you said what, ma?
You say as soon as we are done. So
Yes,
you
ma.
have not come. You say as soon as we are done. So I'm with you.
My goodness, your network is
Hello.
really bad this morning. I can hear your sound. I can hear what you are saying, but it is breaking. Can you try and disconnect and connect back, ma?
Wow.
So I need to hear what you are saying. I can only hear
Okay, sir.
sounds. Miss Mary, good morning. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Good morning, sir.
It's great to have you in the class this morning. How's your health?
Thank you, sir. Fine, thank you, sir. I'm
So
getting
sorry,
better.
so sorry. Hope you are getting better now.
Yes, sir.
Well, were you able to go through the video I
Can you
sent
hear
on?
me clearly now, sir?
Perfect. Now it is perfect now. Yes, it's better now. Uh, Miss Regina, we
Okay,
have
sir.
Miss Mary. She just joined the class.
Madam, good morning. You're
Good
welcome.
morning, ma. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good-
Miss Mary, were you able to go
You're
through the
welcome, ma'am.
class I sent yesterday on the group?
Not really.
But you've seen the class, right?
Yeah, I saw it this morning. I don't know you sent any class.
Okay, awesome. You can always go back to it and go through it. Yeah, Miss Regina, you were saying something the other time. Please, can you just quickly say it again? Now I can hear you clearly. Ma, unmute yourself.
You said through the experiment or test, we observe, we write out our findings, and we arrive at our conclusion. So that's where we stopped.
Awesome, awesome. So let's continue. Now, we have here reporting an experiment. All right, reporting an experiment. What are the things that are expected in your report? First, your report has to have a subject. All right, your report has to have a subject. Secondly, apparatus and other materials used. Apparatus and materials used. Okay. We also have your report must follow a process. That is the procedure. All right. There must be a procedure and there have to be conclusions. All right. Then you have your drawings, you have your diagrams, you have your graph, if there are any. All right. Just about 6 of them. Subjects, apparatus, and other materials used, procedures, observations, conclusions, drawings, diagrams, and graph, if any. Now, when you write your report, all right, you have to state your findings clearly. All right. When we talk about experimenting now, test and experiment, you have to state your findings clearly. All right. Avoid the use of jargon as far as possible. All right. Be objective. All right. Be objective. Be accurate. Be objective and be accurate. Now, in experiment report, the passive voice is more suitable than the active voice. All right. The passive voice is more suitable than the active voice. You also need to include illustrations like diagram, all right, drawings, or graph to make your report clear. All right. Writings of experiments should follow a what? A logical order. Anybody should be able to pick up your report and go through it, and they will understand, right? Perfectly everything you are written. Okay. So we have that as that. Now you should be systematic in your presentation. All right. It is highly essential. You need to be systematic in your presentation. Also, you need to summarize all lectures and notes. Your report should not carry too much of story, right? Points, key points. Summarize all your lectures and notes. Now, you need to summarize all the points given during the lectures and private reading activities when preparing for. Okay, now I think we are into something else already. Just a moment. Okay, I think we are done with the report, right? And I think the only one we are talking about now is experimenting, report on experiment. I think with that we are done already. All right. So let's move straight ahead to letters and sounds. All right. I think letters and sounds will be very effective when we start our past questions. All right. When we start our past questions, we'll do letters and sounds. That way we have a series of examples to practice with. You want to say something, ma?
No, sir. No, no, sir. I'm with you, sir.
Okay, very well. So letters and sounds, one of the difficulties about English pronunciation is that there is no perfect correspondence between letters and sounds, all right, as we have in Indian languages, all right. There are no perfect correspondence between letters and sounds, all right. Bow, meaning the branch of a tree. Call, we have do, we have rough, we have through, all right. The same word can mean different things. So there are no perfect correspondence. All right. This word, now the bow is spelled B-O-U-G-H. We have coal, which is C-O-U-G-H. We have dough, which is T-O-U-G-H. And we have rough, which is R-O-U-G-H. All right. All these words are all spelled with O-U-G-H. All right. But the spellings gives a number of different pronunciation. All right. This is simply talking about the difficulties still whereby there are no perfect correspondence. All right. Now, just a moment. Okay. Now, it is said here that in English, there is one-to-one correspondence between letters and sounds. All right. There are, in fact, more sounds in English, in English language, than three. Okay, there are more letters. Okay, there are, in fact, more sounds in the language than there are letters in the alphabet. All right, there are more sounds in English language that are than letters in alphabet. Now, necessary to learn to produce all the vowels and consonant sounds in English and not to confuse them with the letters of the English alphabet. All right, talking about pronunciation, all right, of words in English language, and it's highly essential, all right, to learn the vowel and the consonant sounds in English and not confuse them with letters of English alphabet. All right. So, for example, now we should be able to distinguish between the pairs of words like. So, I'm going to be reading out some word, and we should be able to distinguish between them. Just a moment. So when I say peak and peak, now the first peak is P-E-A-K, and the second peak is P-I-C-K. These are two different words, but sound very similar. Or should I even say very the same? Peak. Are we together? And peak.
Yes, we are, sir.
The same one is a little bit elongated. Peak. That
Hmm.
is P-E-A-K. When something gets to its peak, to its best,
Yeah.
all right, to its maximum. And we have P-I-C-K, which is peak. When you what? Pick something up. So, Miss Regina, can you help pronouncing the two?
The P-E-A-K is peak. Peak.
Okay.
Why to take something is peak. One is more stress, the P-E-A-K, stress. While the P-I-C-K, you just peak. Very sharp. You say it brief.
All right. Awesome. Miss Anne, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you help do the pronunciation of both words?
Oh, okay, sir. The PEAK is sorry, is like peak milk, something like that, peak. Why the PICK is pick. When you pick something up, I use that word pick milk because if you see like this milk, if they spell their pick milk, this is the kind of spelling like PEAK. So why the PICK
Okay.
is when you pick something up.
Awesome. I want to share my laptop and I want us to pronounce the word that will be displayed on my laptop. All right. So, can we see the laptop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can pick like 3 words. Let's now also pick 3 words. Okay. Let's start.
There is date, there is debt, there is set, there is sat. Cut, cut.
Okay. Miss, you can do 3, and let Miss Anne also do 3. Differentiate between the two the word, pronounce them, right? Differentiating them. Are we together?
Yes, sir. Sir, please, I
Okay.
can't say the last word on that, the one that the root lost.
I can hear also.
Okay.
So you should raise the laptop up a bit
Yeah.
with the light.
Okay. The lights. Okay, the lights are obstructing.
Yes.
Okay, so I have full. That's the Full, and I have FOLL. Okay. Do you want to help pronounce the 2 words? The FULL and FOOL. Miss Anne, are you there? Miss Regina, please unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you differentiate the 2 words, pronounce and differentiate them? I have,
Full.
Full and
okay.
full.
Okay.
Full, full. Okay,
Miss
Mano,
Anne,
you
are you
can
there?
talk. Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Okay. Can you help differentiate between these 2 words, FULL and FOOL?
Okay, sir. We have the FOOL is full. Why the FULL is full?
Okay. Good. Miss Regina, can you help differentiate between HEARD and HARD?
There is one hard. Hard. There is hard.
Good. Now, the thing here is that you must have noticed that out of this word, one is short and one is long. The
Yeah.
pronunciation of one is short and the pronunciation of another is long. When we have like art and we have like art, when we have like full and we have like fool, stop being a fool. All right, the cup is filled to the brim. The cup, okay, now fill up my coffee or fill up my cup. Okay, I think what goes well with food. All right, we have peak and we have peak. All right, so we have that as that. Now, first, to speak English well, you have to maintain what meaningful distinction in the language. Now, for the correct pronunciation of words, you must learn to refer to the dictionary at all times. All right. For a correct pronunciation of words, you must learn how to refer to dictionary at all times. All right. So now we have word stress. Stress is extra force used in speaking. Stress is extra force used in speaking on a particular word or a syllable. Now, a syllable is a what? Minimal rhythmic unit of a spoken language. A syllable is a minimal rhythmic unit of a spoken language. Words are made up of one or more separately pronounced parts called syllable. Are we together?
Come again, sir, for that syllable.
Okay. Now, syllable is a minimal rhythmic unit of a spoken language. Syllable is a minimal rhythmic unit of a spoken language. Then words are made up of one or more separately pronounced parts called syllables. Now, let's consider words with one syllable. Just a moment. Just consider words with one syllable. Moment. Now, just a moment. Press that check. Sorry. Now we're going to consider words with one syllables, words with two syllables, and just a moment, please. So we have, for words with one syllables, we have cups, all right? We have parts, we have one, we have block, and we have two. These are words just one syllables. So when we talk about words with two syllables, we have open. O can dot the O, then we can dot the pen, which is PN. These are words with two syllables. We have English. All right, the EN, after the EN, you dot it. All right, just like what I have here. It was before I would have shared the screen of my laptop, but because of we are putting this on YouTube, I wouldn't want to share my note on YouTube. At least we can see this, right? We can see words
Yes,
of
sir.
one syllable and words of two syllables. All right. I just want to show us how to dot. All right. Maybe I should. Can we see the board? Let me just see if I can write something on the board. Okay. All right. Can we see what I'm writing on the board? Can we see anything? Miss Regina, are you there?
I can't see it, so and I'm with my glasses.
Miss
Okay. Yeah,
Miss
two
Anne,
syllables. I can see two syllables.
you can see 2 syllables, right?
Yes, sir.
Miss Regina, can you see what I'm written on the board?
Syllable is clear, but the other one is not clear.
Okay. Let me
Yes,
see.
it's clear now.
Moment. Mhm.
It's okay now.
Is it better now?
Yes, sir. It's better.
It's better.
Yes, sir.
Miss Anne, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. It's better now.
Good. So, 2 syllables. We have words like open. You can see the way I dot this place. All right.
Excuse me.
We have units. All right. We have English. So, what other word can you give us, Miss Anne? Word with 2 syllables. Miss Anne, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What word will you give us that has 2 syllables? Miss Regina,
Yes, sir.
any other word you want to give us with 2 syllables?
Stand.
Okay. What about words like coming?
Okay. Speaking.
Okay. Speak. Then
Okay.
in. All
Sir,
right.
what about laughing?
What?
No, I said, what about laughing?
I can't hear you, ma. You might pick up.
Can, can you hear me, sir?
What did you say, ma?
I said, what about laughing?
Eh?
Laughing,
Laughing. She
laughing.
said laughing.
Did you say laptop?
No, laughing. Like when somebody's laughing.
When
I'm
you
really
laugh,
struggling.
laugh.
I'm really struggling to hear us. All right. But we can also say ocean. All right. We can also say ocean. All right. Let's also use what other thing can we say? Okay,
What
we
of
said
walking?
English. Ma,
Walking, walking.
walking. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. Walk, then in. Okay, that's not a bad one. Now, let's talk about 3 syllables. All right, 3 syllables now. 3 syllables. We have three. Three what?
3 syllables.
Syllables. So we have words like foundation,
Well,
found, day, All right.
Experiment.
Words like, need to think of 3 syllables. So, all right. We have
Experiment.
understanding. Understanding. What about interesting? Interest. Okay. Interesting. What about moreover? More. Okay. No, that's not 3. Moreover is not. That's like 2. Okay. What about whenever?
Physical.
Ma?
Physical.
Ma, I didn't get that. I think moreover can work. More over. Over can work. Just like whenever and also go when whenever. Okay, so more examples from us.
Invitation.
Ma,
Invitation.
I can't hear you.
She said invitation.
It's breaking. Miss
Sir, can you
Regina.
hear me now?
Yes.
I said invitation.
Indication. Is that what you said?
Invitation. It's still okay. Indication, invitation. They are same thing, kind of. The
Come
same.
on.
Physical.
This
What
network
of
then.
what of physical?
This network is a mess today. We just have to continue so that we don't but I really want us to participate. I can only hear our sounds. I can't even hear what we are saying. Only sounds I'm hearing. Miss Regina, you want to try again?
Sir, can you hear me now?
Experiment.
Experiment. No, that is formal.
Okay. What of physical?
Ma,
Physical.
whatever. Okay. And that will go. That will slide. What? Whatever. Oh my goodness. Just a moment. It's connected to my laptop, and when it goes on the when it sleeps, the light off, switch off. Okay, that's enough for 3 syllables. That's enough for 3 syllables. So let's talk about 4 syllables now. 4 syllables. Okay. I think I can still increase this a little bit. Aha. Okay. 4 syllables. Telegram class has turned into YouTube class.
Sorry about that.
Let me see how I can make it a little bit. But the lights will just be shading on the board. But I
It's
just
just
leave it.
it's the network
Reflect.
today. Yesterday the
Okay,
network
now
was
let's
clear.
and I believe you can see what I have here. 4. Can we see what I have here?
Yes, sir.
Clearly, right?
Clearly, sir.
Good. So we have 1. We have conversation. All right. This is 1. Let me just dash it of marker. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. This is where the 4 syllables. All right. 2. We have television. Television. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. What other example?
Observation.
What?
Observation.
Okay. Observation. Miss Anne, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Your own example too.
Modification.
Multiplication. Multiplication. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 more.
Oh, it's still 5 too.
Multiplication.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just like we have pronunciation for 5. All right.
Opportunity.
So which other one, ma?
Opportunity.
Ma?
She said opportunity.
Opportunity. Opportunity. Opportunity is 5 ma. What about, okay, I was thinking of September, but September is 3.
Okay, give her experiment.
Ma?
Experiment.
X.
Eh,
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me switch on the light. I think there's power has been restored. Let me switch this off now. I think it's better now, ba?
Yes, sir. It's still the same thing.
Okay, now what about conversation?
Okay.
Conversation. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Illustration. Illustration.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's take the last one, which is 5. Let's do for 5. 5 syllables now. 5 syllables. For 5, we have pronoun. Oh, sorry. Pronoun. It's pronoun, not pronounce. If it's pronoun, it's pronounced, but if it's pronunciation, it's pronunciation. All right, Mr. Ann, you give us one the other time, which was 5, 2, 3. Okay,
Multiplication. She gave us
I think I think
multiplication.
pronunci it is ciation. Pronunci pronunci then a done. All right, 3, 4, and 5. Miss Regina, you said something.
She gave us multiplication.
She gave us what?
Multiplication.
Yeah, multiplication. Multiplication. Multiplication as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. So, does anybody have any other one to give before we proceed?
We mentioned
Opportunity.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Ma?
We mentioned opportunity.
Opportunity. Let's see. 2, 3. Up. 4. 2. Ni. T. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think we are good to go. We have done a great job. Let's proceed some other things. Miss Regina, hope if you have time before you get ready for work.
I still have about 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm always asking when you have 10 minutes. Okay, let me readjust this so I can go back to the system. Okay, so in English words, now in English words of 2 or more syllables, all right, at least one syllable stands out from the rest. As we say, it has a greater stress. All right. Some syllables has greater stress than others, just like we realized in the words, like in the 2 syllables, the examples of 2 syllables we give, we have O pen. O is high, then pen is low. All right. O pen. O pen. So we have seen that some syllables are higher in stress, high in stress, while some are less. Now, you take I in place before the syllables that carry the main stress of the word. All right. So for syllables that carry the main stress of the word, we see I. It will place I just behind them. For example, now in English. All right. Behind en, we place I. Just to show that that is the most stressed word in English. All right. So like understand. understand. UN will have I behind it just to show that it's one that has I stress. All right? So we have that as that. So in a situation whereby we have words of two syllables, whereby stress is on the second syllable, it's still the same thing. Where we have correct, where we have for and we have rect.
Right.
So here, place I is that rect is all right, it's high in stress. All right. We also have, so what about record? Where is the stress going to be? Record. Where are we going to place our stress? When we say record, maybe I should write it out for us so we can see.
After the E, re, we put the mark and chord.
All right. Where am I?
After the E, re, chord.
We have, all right.
Yes.
We have record. So where are we going to place our I?
After the E,
At the front of the E or behind the C?
behind the C. Behind the C.
Behind the C. All right.
Yes.
Which is right. It is record. All right. It's coming like this. But when it gets here, it's up. Record. All right. We have between. Between. All right. Between. Here we have, all right. We have, where are we going to put it? We have it
At the back of T.
Yes. All right. So we also have, what about walking? Walking. Where do we put it? Walking. Where do we put it? Where do we put our stress? I think walk is high. Walk in. In is low. And walk is high. Walking. All right. So we have recall. Recall. Where do we put it? Miss Rena, Miss Anne, are you there? You're not talking. This is not YouTube class. It's a Telegram class. It has to be very, very interactive. Or are you sleeping on us? Are you sleeping in the class?
No, sir, I'm not. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not.
You are not. Well, why are you not saying a word now? Okay, this is your
Since
on
you
our
said you
Telegram class.
can't, since you said you
I'll be
can't hear
calling
me
you. If you are
clearly.
not talking, I will start to call you. Any small things you will call. So
Yeah,
whether you
since
are
you said you
talking,
can't hear me very well, that's why.
ma,
Since you said you can't hear me very well.
okay. So for recall now, we put it here. Recall. Okay. So I think on this note, we'll call it a wrap for this class. And in our next class, we'll be talking about intonation, tone groups, right? Talking about intonation and tone groups. So thank you very much, everyone. And I think with 2 more classes, we'll be done with GST102, and we can move to something else. All right.
Okay.
So
Okay, sir.
thank you very much, everyone. Let's have a Miss Regina. This is only to 7. I hope you'll not be late for work this month.
I will just dress up quickly now.
Okay. So thank you
Thank
very
you,
much,
sir.
Miss Regina. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Anne.
you.
And we wish you
Thank you,
speed
sir.
recovery, Miss Anne. Have a blessed day,
Thank you,
everyone.
sir.
And you too,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
And you
sir.
too, sir.
Bye.
Bye.